hopefully the question that you have, I have experience in it and that I'm able to help you.
Of course, of course. No, I'm really grateful for you and your husband that have been able to build such a large portfolio and are now teaching other individuals. I guess my question is where to get started with, someone that is in the beginning stages of investing as regards to raising capital coming into, I know there's deals that you could do a zero down, there's other ways where you could get funding or real estate investors. So what is kind of the best route in order to create your first real estate deal and raise the capital to fund that?
Okay, so Bobby or myself have never raised capital. We've always been blessed enough to be able to start every investment that we've done with our own capital. We started off, back in 2003. We did do large, and we did come in with 3 partners, which were the 3 partners that we had in our finance company. And we went in with other people that supposedly had experience, and that went really bad. And we almost lost it all. And ever since then, we decided, okay, we're not ever doing this again. We're gonna pause. We're gonna be, get more knowledge, understand the investment play, and learn how to do it ourselves before we bring any investors. So I have never done the investment stuff, so I can't tell you the exact way to do it, but I could give you some advice on what to do. But one of the things I would like you to think about is, if you've never invested in real estate before, whether it's multifamily, single family, storefront, storages, whatever the case is in real estate, how would you be able to feel confident to ask investors to give you their money for you to invest in a property or properties and know that you're not going to lose their money and that you know what you're doing? Have you asked yourself that?
Yeah. I realized that the first step is becoming very knowledgeable and learning from someone like you and Mr. Bobby about how to invest in real estate and it create profitable deals and cash flow, right, through these properties. So I think that's the first step, is just learning as much as I can and immersing myself in the knowledge.
So getting all the knowledge is great. You definitely need it before you start, but getting the knowledge on books or even from someone like us, it's also amazing. It's great because you're getting all of the knowledge that we've already experienced, what we've done wrong, what we've done right. But when you're actually in the real world where you go to invest, it's so different than actually knowing the knowledge on books. So my advice to you would be, before you would go ahead and take on anybody's money, is that you should try to either go work for a company that does syndication, and you could actually be on the field understanding a management company. Because when you take on people's money, you're dealing with their life savings. So if you don't know what you're doing and you're taking on people's money, you could get into a lot of problems where they're going to come after you. You're going to feel terrible that you got into something that you really got into deep, not having enough experience, hands-on experience. But a lot of people like to take that risk and they feel comfortable doing it. And if that's something that you would like to do, I could give you 2 people that I would tell you to also learn from. We have a mentor group that we definitely take on new investors, and we're teaching them the real investment strategies, what we have really gone through from the beginning until now. But, syndicating attorney is one that's very important for you to have. And another one is called the Family Office. They work with syndicators across the nation. And so it would be very good for you to get involved with both of these so that you can learn syndication, because Bobby and I, we could teach you how to invest, how to run a property, how to keep it for long term, create evaluation, increase evaluation on a yearly basis. All those things we could definitely teach you in our group. It's a great group and they're all learning a lot, but they're not syndicating. They're purchasing small multifamilies, like anywhere under 10 doors, and they're starting themselves so that they could understand, so that when they take on investors, they understand a little bit how it really is on the field, boots on the ground. It's a great industry, but it's not an industry that you could just jump into and say, I'm going to become a millionaire, I'm going to get people's money, and I'm going to quadruple the money in a year. Or that's not the way it works. And a lot of people that you're going to get money from, they're going to start asking, so what's going on with the investment? And a year in, and you're like, oh my God, wait, the property's not really producing enough cash flow for me to pay out your dividends or whatever the case may be. And now they're going to fall on you. I want my money back. I want my money back. You're going to be dealing with, non-accredited investors at the beginning, and they just don't understand that it takes, 3, 5, 10 years to really make money in real estate. So you got to keep that in mind, and also you're going to come across people asking you, how long have you been in the industry? And you're going to say, well, I've never been in the industry. It's the first deal I'm going to do, and I'm going to use your money to do it. Just think about those. I mean, it's nothing wrong. I know a lot of people that have done it. They feel comfortable doing it. Bobby and myself just don't feel comfortable. And we've been in the industry for many, many years. But that's just us, right? That doesn't mean it's right or wrong. And the same with you. But definitely it's something that you should learn, get on the field, be there, understand it. Know what management is. Management is the heartbeat of investing in real estate. If you don't manage the properties correctly, you could fail really hard. Like, that is the critical part of investment, is knowing, how much capex you're going to put in the property, knowing when to raise the rents, how much are you going to increase on renewals, how many employees to have on the property. All those things are so critical, and people just don't understand that how these things work. They're more difficult than what it seems. It's definitely doable, but just know what you're doing before you take on anybody's money.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. And is there a specific, in your mentorship program, I guess a blueprint, with all of these working parts, just describing how it would all work together, whether it be, learning about the management of the properties. But do you have a specific blueprint that you and Bobby have kind of drafted, maybe written down? I know you have a book, Upsiders, which I'm excited to read, but just kind of that vision of moving forward. Because as much as I'm eager to learn about it now, but I know this is long term. So I'm thinking about those 5, 10, 20 years, it's a long-term play.
Yeah, definitely. We're coming up with a real great program, and I'm actually going to bring out one that's called the Multifamily Blueprint, which look out on my Instagram and LinkedIn, on all my social medias. It will be coming out soon, hopefully in the next month or so. And it's actually the blueprint on how to invest in multifamily. It's going to give you the 5 steps. And then we're also coming out with a course, and we have the mentorship group that right now we actively have it. So if it's something that you would like to be look into, you can email us and we'll send you all the information.
Okay, thank you so much.
How old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
Oh, awesome. You have so much footprints in front of you. It's great. And if you really like real estate and you want to become an investor, I would tell you, and I don't know, are you working at the moment, or are you a student?
Yes, I'm working.
What industry do you work in?
I'm in sales. So I have a nutritional supplement line that I came out with.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Because I was going to tell you, go work for a management company, go work for a fund, different companies that are already in the field that you could sit there and understand it, so that when you go do it, you at least have that hands-on experience and you understand it real life, not just on paper. Join the mastermind group, keep on learning more about it. I'm going to give you those 2 contacts that you should really look into for you to learn how to create a syndicating group.
Okay. No, thank you so much.